You know, my hair looks exceedingly big tonight. Maybe it's just because of the way that it's nighttime and the camera angle. I mean, it really looks like, what's the word I'm looking for? Like B-52s. So I'm just gonna stand here and hold it like this. I just got in from an event. Oh, this song reminds me of Kevin Dorley. It was this guy that I liked way back when I was a youngin' in my 20s. And those of you that knew me back then will just remember. He had a mullet, but it was in back then, okay? And he loved Aerosmith. Why am I telling this story? Because when I start something, I have to start. By the way, Mr. Flo, I'm sorry you can't see it through the shirt, but it's there. This guy loved Aerosmith, and I had such a crush on him. We worked in the same restaurant, and he was a cook, so I would always see him, you know, back behind, and I was a waitress. Called them dub-dubs. Waitress, W/W, so they called us dub-dubs when you work for Fridays. Those of you that work for Fridays know that. And I'd always look back through the windows and see him. He was really built. Anyway, so he liked this song. This was his song for me. Because I'm an angel. Right? Oh dear. Many moons ago, people. Anyway, here I am again, getting home late, and I didn't vlog yesterday. I am a bad vlogger, girl. And I really don't even think I have an excuse for yesterday other than it's busy. And I hate saying it's busy because we're all busy, right? We're all busy. Things are really coming to a point right now where I have to focus on so many things. The next week or two is going to be really critical, and I might be able to share some big news with you guys next week. I actually had an official offer this week, actually, well, and then a second one. I'm waiting for the paperwork to come through today to fund my company, so I'm excited. I don't know, you know, this is all news to me. You know, I have to decide, is this a good deal? I have to have my business, I don't want to say my business partner. I have a guy that I've known for a long time. He always looks through my stuff to tell me if it's a smart decision for me or not. You're starting your own company. That's huge, huge, people. There's part of me that really just likes to do the work and have somebody else in charge of things, but this is my idea, this is my baby, and so I want to go for it. But it's like if I think I was doing so much work before and had none of my day, now it's like it's just gone. And that's what's so frustrating. It's really frustrating for me to be able to fit in what I used to be able to fit in with a busier schedule before, but now it's like quadruple that. Because like I told you guys, a lot of what I've been working on the past 9 months, now all of it is coming to fruition, and it's all happening very quickly. I mean, I'm juggling like 5 or 6 monumental projects, including the potential starting of my own company all at once. It's just massive. And we're coming up on the holiday season too, so there's that. You guys are like hearing a lot of this, and I want to hear this. Sorry. Who was it that I was talking to yesterday or earlier last week, or I don't even know when it was? And they're like, it's funny because your video looks distorted. Your cup that you use is so huge. And I'm like, no, it's really that big. It's as big as my face, actually. It's the way I like my Java. And Tassimo likes it too. I have to say, I'm a little disturbed. Mr. Tassimo has a broken light on him, and I'm very upset. It's disturbing. But I wanted to share with you guys too. Who was it? Oh, I was getting an email from somebody, and they were interested in purchasing Insanity, and they were like, yeah, you know, I just can't afford it right now. It's, you know, it's out of my budget or whatever, and I'm just gonna wait because I can probably get it in December or, you know, something. And they were explaining it to me, and I asked her if I could share the story. So I'm not sharing any names, but anyway, she's like, you know, I can't really do that, and I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait till then. And she was essentially saying to me like she wasn't gonna work out until she got Insanity, because she's like, well, it would be a waste for me to do anything. And it made me think of something that certainly I've been guilty of before, that all or nothing mindset, where sometimes, like, if I'm doing a certain routine or a certain workout program, say I'm doing P90X, right? Or I was doing specifically what Jenny Lynn had originally set me up with, you know, where she wanted me to do my cardio in the morning well, wait a minute. She wanted me to do my cardio in the morning and then my weights in the afternoon. And sometimes, you know, it was a very specific program that needed to be done at the gym. And if I had something come up and I knew I couldn't make it to the gym, then in my mind I would get this thing going on like, well, forget it, then I'm just not going to work out today. And because I thought, well, if I don't do that, then that's not my program, you know, and I would feel like it doesn't count if I would just, you know, do kickboxing for half an hour or just lift weights at home, because I've always had free weights here. You know, now I have more of a home gym. But I've always had difficulty with that all or nothing mindset. Like today, I really was literally, I was gone like all day, and I was really starting to like tell myself, and I was getting in that mindset, literally, and I don't know if you guys do this, but sometimes I get in that mindset of, well, I didn't work out today, maybe I'll have something bad to eat, you know, because I'm not working out today, so I'll just, you know, I'll have something bad to eat, and then I'll get back on track tomorrow. Don't assume that just because you missed something, you know, I think that's a really easy cop-out we can fall into, and it's something that I have fallen into and that I have a tendency, and I'm starting to recognize it again and again and again. And so I was kind of mentally talking to myself today going, you know what, make the best choice you can. And if that's what you can do at that moment, make the best choice you can. Sometimes I'm out and about and I didn't plan for it, and I don't have, you know, healthy food with me, right? And I know I have to go through a drive-through. And there's part of me, like I said, maybe some of you guys are always in the right mindset. I'm not. Sometimes, I mean, if I'm out and about and I'll text Sherry, I'm like, I'm gonna have to get fast food. And I'm thinking, well, I'll just get, you know, something bad. Because I'm thinking I'm going through a drive-through. Make the best choice you can. And then on one hand, you know, let's also allow ourselves, like with everything that we've been talking about, you know, having like a normal mindset. You're allowed to have a brownie once in a while. If you feel like having a brownie, have a brownie. And then just tighten it up the rest of the week. You know, try to balance out what you've been eating. But if you go through the drive-thru and you say to yourself, you know, do I really feel like cheating? Do I really feel like having something and indulging right now? Or am I cool if I just have, you know, an iced tea and a grilled chicken sandwich and maybe take one of the pieces of bread off? Am I cool with that? Is that the best choice I can make right now? Do it. You know, that's kind of this mindset that I've been starting to get with. Am I making any sense? Get within my head that's making life a little bit more tolerable, because I was finding myself in that all or nothing mindset where something gets in the way, life gets in the way, your schedule gets in the way, and if you go off of your program, you know, if you go off of what you had planned, then you think you've blown it. And when you get in that mindset of, oh, I've blown it, then it's too easy to let yourself really go off track. So if maybe you were, you know, here's your program and you started to go off track a little bit, instead of like giving yourself permission to go way off and then get depressed and get angry and get mad, just go a little bit off track. Make the best choice you can so that in your head, you're getting home like tonight. I had a couple choices like that today. Believe me, I was thinking, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was thinking I would go through Burger King drive-thru and that I would get a hamburger with ketchup and mustard and fries, and that I would eat it, but I didn't. I went through Taco Bell and I get an iced tea, and then I got the fresco style tacos, so it's 340 calories. Two of the tacos with fresco salsa, which is quite yummy, but it was 340 calories, pretty much the perfect combo of carbs and beef or whatever. There's like nothing but good stuff in there, as far as like there wasn't cheese, it wasn't fried, anything bad like that. So I made the best choice possible. I was surrounded by a bunch of fast food places, and I made the best choice possible as far as what I could buy, and I feel pretty good about it. You know, I wish I was at home and that I could have had either, you know, a protein shake with some whole wheat bread or sushi or something, you know, that's more on target, but it wasn't. I did the best I could. You know, and now I'm home and I just polished off a 9-foot cake. So there's that. Just kidding. But anyway, I just rambled on about 25 minutes to make a little point. But I really think it's so many people, you know, they'll say, I'm not going to work out until I have a full home gym. You don't need to wait for that. You can work out without anything at all. I'm going to have to even go into vlog part 2. Okay, I'm going into vlog part 2.